Welcome back to Latin Nation. I'm your host, Humberto Guida. And up next, we catch up with the actor who is stealing the show on the new TV Land series, Lopez. Anthony Citric Campos plays George Lopez's right-hand man on the comedian's return to prime time. And the show revolves around George, playing himself, of course, as he struggles with wanting to give back to the Latino community where he grew up, but also feeling as though he can never satisfy all the demands. And he navigates these worlds with the help of his driver, Manolo, played by Anthony. And it's safe to say the hilarious circumstances they get caught in together make this show one of the funniest on TV. And you can check out more right here on Latin Nation.
We talked about you trimming back these trees a little more.
Talk to my new gardener about the trees. Manolo, talk to this guy about the trees.
New gardener, man, that's great. Yeah, how you doing?
Oh.
You're not a gardener, are you? Okay. All right, we're good. All good. It's all good.
My name's Anthony Citric Campos. Everybody knows me as Citric. And I play the role of Manolo on the new show Lopez, starring George Lopez. And it's just basically a story about George's life, real life stuff that happens to him, day in, day out. I get hired to be his driver and bodyguard. And, I'm an old friend of the neighborhood. And we just go on our little adventures, basically. But it's like parallel to his real life.
You're not dropping out of high school.
Of course not. I'm taking a gap year.
You're not dropping out, you're not gapping out, you're not dropping into a gap. But if you work at a gap, I'll be right there, I'll drop you off every day.
I took a gap year once. I just never went back.
That's your role model.
I didn't know Citric before the show, and then they said, hey, we found this guy. He's a big dude, looks menacing, but he's very sweet. And we gave him some of the problems that my driver has and some of the innocence of somebody that doesn't know the business, that would say something that is almost offensive, but because he's not in the business, he doesn't know what he's saying. He's a great character because he cuts to like the simple answer, but the simple answer is really not the answer usually. So our relationship is pretty good. It's a lot in the car. And dogs, they still sniff each other. They keep it real. They don't use Twitter.
Well, they're gonna think you're there for a pit bull. They all gonna give you a dog.
Come on, fool. Nobody thinks like that no more, man. Be positive.
We're not gonna give you a pit bull.
Okay, that's funny. I'm George Lopez. Okay, I didn't introduce myself.
Oh, hi. I'm still not gonna give you a pit bull.
I started off in this industry doing music. I was a rapper. We had a group called Browntown. And then it went to Browntown Looters, and then it went to Pueblo Café, which is what currently I go by now,
Desmadre y a lo grande, California nunca juega. Son gigantes las palmeras y albercas en las cuevas. Yo me paso en las noches del verano disfrutando de las olas cuando llegan y la luna controlando.
Pueblo Café basically, is just a group of rappers and musicians, and basically we were just out to do music, we were doing hip hop, rap, a little bit of everything, and we got an opportunity to do all Spanish, so we changed the name to Pueblo Café. And we just kept doing all Spanish rap. It was a big opportunity for it.
En el este de Los Ángeles es donde yo radico, donde siempre hacía desmadre con los compas. Desde chico me juntaba con los peores porque nunca había mejores en el mundo del desmadre. Siempre mala sangre corre.
It's hard to pinpoint when rap, got connected with the whole mainstream thing now, because it's like there's so many movies and television that's out, and that's helped the music a lot, to branch out. So people are listening to more, and it's becoming more mainstream. All the underground stuff that you couldn't get or you couldn't hear, now it's becoming more mainstream because of movies and television. That's why I tell a lot of artists too, man, you might want to consider doing music for television and movies and stuff, because you branch out and really get your music out there.
Poco a poco con el tiempo yo me alejo de eso. Las acciones negativas las escribo en mis versos, porque tarde o temprano todo en este mundo pagas por las buenas o las malas. Esta vida sale cara.
I've been able to get, acting jobs because of the music, and I've been able to get my music out because of the acting jobs, so it's like, it's worked out good, It's a good feeling, man, to get your music out there and be part of the project as an actor too, so it's a whole nother level of feeling,
Run.